Alright, everybody. Sorry for the noise right there. Welcome back to another episode of Sci-Tok Series 4, Episode 2. So, last time we talked about acceleration and how isn't positive acceleration and negative acceleration. And today we are gonna we're gonna see a person skateboarding as an example, and we're gonna give you some examples of acceleration, and then we're gonna take the pop quiz. Exactly. So right now, we're gonna pull up, every time we said it, it is the description. Exactly, the description. It pull up a second. It's gonna take moments to load. Again, sorry for the background noise. Alright, everybody, I pulled the description up right now, so we are gonna read it right now. So, alright. Everybody knows that when you roll down a hill on a skateboard, you pick up speed, going faster and faster until you reach the bottom. But what are the principles between acceleration, and how is it calculated? Alright, so in this conversation, right now, we're going to talk about, we will walk you through a concept that every student of physics needs to know. You will learn how to measure both negative and positive acceleration with helpful formulas and equations presented in a way that is easy to grasp. Put on your safety helmet and let's get rolling along. Alright, because we're going to a virtual, we can't see it, so we're going to virtual podcast conversation. We're going to go skateboarding. This is a virtual one. You can't see it because it's a podcast. So we are going to imagine we're going on today. Imagine this. Today we're going on a skateboarding place, and we're gonna show you some examples of it. So let me get the video already. So the video already. Alright. So the conversation is about to begin in 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're now on this skateboarding place. So pretend we're gonna name this skateboarding Jake. So right now Jake isn't moving. His speed and acceleration are 0. Cause he isn't skateboarding. Ready, set, go. So acceleration in the direction of motion speeds you up. By the time Jake gets near the bottom of the ramp, he's going way faster than he was at the top. Hitting the brakes causes a quick acceleration against Jake's forward motion. That board wants to keep moving along, but negative acceleration of braking works against the board's forward momentum. The angle of the ramp plays a part in acceleration too. The steeper the ramp, the faster you will speed up, and the greater your acceleration will be. Alright, time to do a little bit of math here. When the direction of motion does not change, and it follows a straight line like Jake did, we can calculate acceleration using this formula. Alright, here it is. Acceleration equals final speed and initial speed time. Again, acceleration equals final speed and initial speed time. Or we can say acceleration equals change and speed over time. To figure out Jake's acceleration, we need to know two things. The time he took him to get down the hill and his change in speed. The difference between initial speed and final speed. We already know that it took Jake 2 seconds to get down the ramp. So we can plug this in time, 2 seconds. We erase time. Can plug that in. 2 seconds. When Jake started, he was at rest. So his initial speed was 0 meters per second. Alright, and erasing the initial speed right there. We erasing it. Right there, sorry, right there. It's too big. 0 meters. My phone was too big. Alright, 0 meters per second was the initial speed. Final speed is a little bit tricky. Let's go and replay. Again, we're going to check the replay. According to the replay, he got up to 10 meters per second. If you want to look more, there's the 10 meters per second. So we got 10 meters per second minus 0 meters per second. So right now we got over here. Right now, 10 meters per second minus 0 meters per second equals 10 meters per second. Divided by 2, it will give an acceleration for 5 meters per second squared. With Jake's acceleration pinned down, we can figure out all sorts of cool things like how far he would travel in 5 seconds, and even his exact speed at 10 seconds if he had a longer ramp to skate down. So here's our answer. 10 meters per second minus 0 meters per second equals 10. Divided by 2, which gives 5. It will be 5 meters per second squared. So this is our answer. There we have it. This was Jake's. And also, that's the end of the conversation. Alright, guys. We're going to take a pop quiz right now. Sorry it's a bit like 10 because we're trying to get some stuff done. Alright. We're going to do a quiz really quick. What does speed measure? How fast an object is going, how far its object has traveled, the rate at which an object slows down, the rate at which an object speeds up. Here are the answers. Alright. Here we go. Alright. The answer is A. The correct answer is A. Which of the following can be used to measure an object's speed? Oh, that's an easy one. Alright. The correct answer is C. Meters per hour. What does acceleration measure? That is so easy. You just learned this in the conversation and on TikTok. What does acceleration measure? Alright. The correct answer is D. The answer is D. What is the difference between positive and negative acceleration? We also talk about this in TikTok and also on the video. You can read this along. Here it is. Alright. The answer is... B is the correct answer. Which of these examples is of acceleration? Which of these is an example of acceleration?
Yeah, this is Michael Woods. I was just in there a moment ago. No, actually, this is a minivan. I ordered a sedan.
Alright, the answer is...
You can't sort this out?
It's C. The answer is C.
You know what? This is gonna be fun.
6. Which of these statements is true?
Unfortunately, I'm running late. Somebody's waiting for me, and we'll just sort it out when I come back, all right? Thank you. Bye. This is weird.
Alright, the answer is B. The correct answer is B. If you're sitting still in a chair, read this. What is your acceleration? That is super easy. I will give you 5 seconds to read it. 3, 2, 1. It's so easy. 0 meters per second per second. When would acceleration increase most? The most. Alright. The answer is B. The correct answer is B. How does braking stop a bike? How does braking stop a bike? Alright. Correct answer is C. It gives a negative acceleration. You and a moving car. Which of the following changes would always mean there's some acceleration? Alright. Here are the answers. Alright, the answer is speed. It changes speed. Alright, good job everybody today. Alright. Thank you for watching this video, y'all, and we will see you guys on our next Sci-Tok podcast and video. Good job today, everybody.